Alright, time to open a box from Denmark. Yes. I opened the tape and everything already, but I didn't peek at the items yet. Okay, that's the packing slip. Yeah, it costs a pretty penny to get it shipped because it's heavy. It's a box within a box. Right? Very well padded. Excellent. Yeah, relatively unscathed. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Someone who knows how to package. Yes. All right, here we go. That's cool. I do like to see other languages. Look at that. Someone's been paying attention. Yes. I always recommend to wrap the individual stones with cling wrap so that if it does break, these chips don't get everywhere. No heat treat. This is Danish flint, by the way. I didn't say that in the beginning. I just said I got a box from Denmark. Yes. And I need to look at the emails. I don't know if he meant for me to try heat treat or this is already heat treated. I have to look and see. Or I can check here. Yeah, it does not look heat treated. Yeah, it looks very similar to American shirts. There's different varieties in here, right? So it's not going to be just one type of Danish flint. Let's see. It's a nice piece. This is dark, right? But it's got like little inclusions in it. Let's see what it looks like. I don't want to mess it up. Shatter and goes everywhere. Yeah, these pieces on the outside near the cortex are freeze cracked. Weather cracked, but it's okay. I'll try it anyway. It's got internal issues. Some of those are not freeze cracks. They're just internal issues. I don't know where they come from. Or what causes those. Yeah, it is high grade flint. I have some of this from another subscriber. This does not need heat treatment at all. It is snappish, or it's because of defects. Or maybe just ran into the wall there and broke up. It's scooped. That means it likes very convex surfaces. Yep. There is going to be some issues with internal defects like that. They can cause breakages. can cause breaks to occur. Yeah, if it doesn't have any defects, it's excellent stuff. Just a little bit more on this to see just how damaged it is. That's not bad at all, right there. This side looks pretty good. I might be able to get a full-length biface. I'm going to try to skin that off. Yes. That's not a bad piece either. Very nice. So yeah, it looks like I might be able to get a good biface. If I'm lucky. It is going to require some luck because there is some damage. Internal issues. Maybe not damage, but just internal issues. Oh yeah, that's what I was expecting. You know, these nice blade-like flakes. That's where, you know, it has a reputation for being able to do this. So this is a good cutting tool. Excellent. Look at that. Beauty. Very nice. Okay, I gotta put this somewhere where I will remember it as Danish flint. Where's my basket? Yeah, I gotta put all this in a basket. Separate from anything. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be, I think I can get a biface out of this. A good size one. I mean, I can usually get a biface of some sort. This is 5 3/4 inches, or you know, almost 50 millimeters. 50, yeah, 50 millimeter. No, 150 millimeters. Yeah. This has got an edge on it too, right there. So let's try to use some of this stuff to cut open the rest of it. Yeah. There it goes. Oh, that's got some translucency. Yeah, it's got these little defects in it. See that? These little defects like that. They can mess you up if it's a small point. If it is a small point, it can mess you up. Let's see what else we got in here. Yeah, see, this stuff is a little bit, or a lot, translucent. Nice. I got some snow and water on my boots, and I got on the tools. High grade stuff. Yes, yes. Okay. This one's a little bit lower grade, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, it's good. It's a challenge rock. Yes, yes. Sharp, sharp. Voila. Nice. It's not too difficult to do this if the stone is high grade flint. So this is pretty good stuff. Yes, it is. Okay. The only problem is you can tell it's got weather issues where it has been exposed to extreme temperatures. Yeah. What's the solution to making stuff out of it? What's the solution to making stuff out of weather exposed stone? Just make them thicker. Make the items thick. Unless you know it's going to be a good spot in the stone that's got no defects. What is this? Interesting. Okay, it's some of that other stuff. Got translucency. This should heat treat nicely. This stuff, since it's not that great as far as knappability, it's a little bit tough. It should become very slick with heat treatment. But I'd probably reduce it into a preform first, or very close to the shape I need before I heat treat it. Just so I don't stress out the stone, because you never know. You gotta be careful with new stone. It's got a dip in it right there, so I can't really use that part. And a crack right here anyway. It had some cracks in it. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky. I don't know, I might not heat treat it. It seems to nap okay. It seems to nap alright. Yeah, heat treating it might make it too delicate. I should try heat treating some flakes though. Some of these little flakes. So I got that straightened out. Let's see. Yikes. Okay. Yeah, it naps well in the raw state. I might not have to heat treat it. I shouldn't be napping this too much because I'm still on the Obsidian. I'm still trying to nap the Obsidian that I've got. This throws me off my game a little bit, as you all know. It's not bad actually. Yeah, I might not need to heat treat it. I don't know how it pressure flakes. It feels kind of grainy, which is not good for pressure flaking. I might only be able to get short flakes the way I nap. I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to pressure flake in this video. Yeah, I probably need to switch to indirect percussion. I'm already starting to step fracture these flakes. But yeah, it works in a raw state. 4.5 inches. Excellent. 2 1/4. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Looks good. It sounds a little bit different. I don't know if it's just this piece or the flint in general, but it sounds a little bit different than the American flint or American chert. But if you put this in a batch of Texas chert without labeling it, you know, a random batch of Texas chert, it would be hard for me to tell which is which. Yeah, it's very similar to high-grade Texas chert. Just the color is a little bit off. Yeah, you can probably tell by the color. It's a little bit greenish, I think. Come on. got some translucency to it. Yes. A little bit. Yeah, heater was getting a little too hot. It was directly on me. It's pretty good. Yes, it is. Now, I can't reach the middle because I'm not hitting really, really hard. But that's okay. I'd rather not reach the middle than break it. Yeah. You know, the other option is I can hit harder and possibly break it. I can clean that up a little bit later. Yeah, so it's not bad. 3 3/8 by 2 3/8. It's not bad. That's the size I like. Measure it first, dude, before you start napping it. Don't just measure after. If I measure it before, it's gonna show how much I messed up. Yep. But I'll do it. I'm not gonna get the full length on this one. See that? There's a big old crack right there. But it's 6 inches. Yeah. What are we gonna do with this? There's a big old crack in it. There. That's what it looks like. It looks like an existing crack. Craciola pudinsky. Craciola pudding. Right there. Yikes. That's big. That's a big old defect. Bulb of percussion. Looks like he used a metal. Maybe aluminum. Boom. That was a big old piece that he knocked that off from. But I'm gonna have trouble with this. Yeah. See, it's got seams in it, but it seems only on that side. The seams seem only to be on this side. I can probably use that side. As long as that bulb of percussion didn't damage it. Yikes. It's very uneven and very wonky. Yeah. It's nice stuff though. Yes, it is. If it was all like this, it'd be nice, you know, and not cracked. This is really good material right in there. Yes, it is. But it looks like it tends to scoop a little bit. But that's because it's good. Yeah. You have to make the adjustment to the material. If it scoops a lot, you have to make an adjustment. But it's usually pretty good, especially when you're in the final stages. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it holds together well. Yikes. This is very wonky. Okay. Yeah. It's hard to figure out where I'm going to put the biface. Remove whatever's not the biface, but it's hard to see. It's hard to imagine where the biface could be unless I make it really narrow. I got flakes in my mouth. Oh no. Frosted flakes? No, not frosted. Well, maybe. Gosh, I gotta lose that. Unfortunately. I'm gonna need a stone stretcher to get it back to 6 and whatever inches it was. There we go. This is the sweat stage on this piece. I'm going to be hitting it hard. Yeah. I don't want to because it still has existing cracks in it, but I've got to try. Yep. Dang it. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Yeah, beauty. I am hopeful that it's not going to be a total failure. Yeah, because I can work with this. It is cooperative. Yes, it is. Come on. Nice. That bulb should not be a problem because it's on the turtle back, so I'm gonna wipe that out. It shouldn't be an issue. Sometimes the bulb of percussion, the initial bulb, is a problem, but I don't see it as a problem on this one. Yeah. Hee gotcha. Oh yes, I gotcha. Haha. I like it. I was not going to do this much napping. Nope. But this is good. Yes, yes. It's good to work with flint. Oh, yes. This is what I mean by Obsidian throwing off my game. I didn't hit that hard enough because it was already... I already hit it very, very hard, so I thought that was sufficient. But no, wasn't sufficient. Yeah, I have to hit it extremely hard. My goodness. I'm hitting it so hard that, man, I don't know how it's not breaking. That's not an easy one to get rid of because it's a land bridge. There's not many options. Okay. Yeah, it's much tougher than Obsidian, that's for sure. It's gonna snap when I try to do the next notching. If I'm not careful, bending it back and forth too many times. Yeah, it made it look nasty. I don't know. I don't know. It does not look promising. It's good material, yes. I just goofed it because I didn't hit it hard enough. Why did I take the chance of napping this when I knew that Obsidian probably messed up my game? I don't know. Maybe I got excited. So now everything that I'm doing right now is just setting up to remove that. Everything I'm doing, I'm setting up to remove that because I got to hit it really, really hard. So I'm trying to think of whatever could make it fail. I got to remove. And you know, if I need to do some symmetry napping in the meantime, I'll do that too while I'm removing some weight off of this side. See it? I gotta make sure I don't damage control with the endings of flakes. Okay? I was trying to do a big flake here, but it's sort of almost like doing damage control with the ending because I wanted that flake to go past halfway. But you can't predict with much certainty how far it's going to go. Alright, we're going to see. Dang it. I don't like it. See, I hit that hard enough to break it and it still didn't go. Nope. It didn't even go anywhere. Goodness gracious. Yeah, see, it's not, for some reason. Yeah, I'm not, if I hit it any harder, it will break. So, I have to make it more narrow if I want to get rid of those. See, now I got two of them. That was my only option to do a long flake. Hopefully it would, with luck, take care of that. There was no other option without luck. You know what I mean? Every option that I saw was, okay, well, to get the flake there, I had to be lucky. Well, right there, got to be lucky too. Over here, yep, luck on that side too. Yeah. I have to take it away from, I had to remove it from the other side. Yeah. Which means it has to get more narrow. It's good material. I just didn't hit hard enough. And it starts to compound itself. The mistake will compound itself. Because then you're limited. You can't hit hard. After a while, you're not able to hit hard without breaking it. I know I'm going to break it if I hit harder than that. Or let's just say, I don't know I'm going to break it, but the chances are extremely high if I keep trying to keep it wide. Yeah. It's going to have to become narrow. It's a shame because it was going really well. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to clean it all. I might only be able to minimize the step fracturing and not eliminate them. But we'll see. We shall see. You never know. Where there's bad luck, there might be good luck. There's a lot of luck involved in this one. But yeah, I can't stop napping it. Dang it. It's going to have to get very narrow. Okay. Yeah. Dang it. The only chances are to do long flakes. That's the only option. That's the least desirable option, is when you have only long flakes as your option. It's not, you know, it's not good. No. You know that you've got some serious damage control issues when all you got is long flakes to depend on. Even when I narrowed it, I still need really long flakes. Yeah, it's a shame. Oh well. Yep. Still don't like it. It's going to be slightly curved. It might end up slightly curved. Dang it, I still don't like it. Yeah, it's getting to the point where if I hit harder, I'm going to ruin the edge too. See, I just cracked that edge. Yep. Dang it. Okay. Doing all sorts of weird things to the edge. I don't know. I'm thinking of maybe napping this another day because I don't like it. I don't like where it's going. No, it messed me all up. The strategy I was employing just got completely messed up. So now it's lopsided. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it just will not go. It does not like it. This flint does not like being napped through the thick spots. And I think that's pretty typical of chert and flint. But I lost sight of that because I can easily do that with obsidian. It does not want to do it. It refuses. Yep. It refuses to nap through the thick spots when I got a thin edge. It will not do it. So I've got to go a lot more narrow. So that's the story on that one. Let's see. I'm gonna nap this on a different day to get that finished out. Some might say, use a notch-o-matic. I think I will. I can do this here. Maybe. It might not even like that. Yeah, it refuses to. I mean, this worked okay, but in general, it refuses to nap through the thick areas if I don't have enough edge. Yeah, it will not do it, not even with luck. It just will not do it. So the parts that were going well, I had a lot of edge left, and I was taking the proper flakes. But once the edge starts getting thin, it does not have enough power to drive through those thick areas. It will not do it. Now I might be able to hit harder, but I don't want to risk it. You know, I might just still not be hitting hard enough. Yeah. I'm impatient. I don't want to put it down and do it another day. I want to see what it's going to take. I don't know. I don't like it, but it might work. You never know. Just got to keep doing it over and over again. No, that didn't even do anything. See, the edge is too thin. That's what it is. I can't do it with this edge. No. The edge has to be a lot more beefy than this. Dang it. Alright, so it's going to be long and narrow when I finish this. And I will clean it up or break it. But I'm pretty sure I'm able to clean this up if I make it more narrow. But dang, that's a shame. Yeah, that was my last hope for maybe a minimizing flake there, maybe spreading out a little bit. But even with a massive hit, it didn't, and it had a good path, had a good pathway. Yeah, it needs careful planning on the thickness of the edge. Dang it! All right, let's go. Let's do this. It spoils you. It naps like poor quality Georgetown. When it starts to get thin, it naps like bad Georgetown. In the beginning, it naps like good Georgetown, but in the ending, it doesn't. It's like bad Georgetown. Yeah. What is that? That's nice. Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, it looks nice and glossy. It feels nice and glossy. Yep. Hand axe, anyone? Yes? No? That was my mistake right there. Come on. So yeah, if I stop here, that's a hand axe. Just need to sharpen it up a little bit. Yeah, like that. Cut with that. So there's the hand axe. We're going to continue and make the biface. I could stop right there. If the hand axe is what I was after, I would probably chip it a little bit more up here to make it sharper, or make it look like it was resharpened a little bit. All right. There it goes. That piece was sticky. That flake was sticky. very nice stuff. Very nice. I got a feeling this is going to be about the same when it comes to the thin edges. When it comes to thin edges, or when it gets thin, it's probably going to act up again. The flakes don't want to travel through difficult areas. So you have to make sure there's no difficult areas, which means a very patient takedown of the thickness. Yeah. Very gradual, very patient takedown of the thickness so that you don't have too much loss of material on the edge. I tend to get it quite sharp when I'm doing this. See how thin that gets? But I've got to make the adjustment to keep it thicker. I tried to on the other one. See that? Yeah, it's going to do the same thing on this one. I could already tell up here. It's excellent material though. Very consistent. It naps well. It just doesn't like to travel through rough areas if you don't have enough meat on the edge. Yeah. One of the things I like about indirect percussion is it allows you to hit a small area and produce a big flake. But if the material doesn't cooperate, you lose that advantage. Yeah. This material just doesn't like that at all. Yeah, see, I don't know. I don't know. Starts off really well and then gets finicky really fast. Or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just getting tired. Could be. Well, and I also don't want to break any of these bifaces. So I could be holding back just a little bit too much. Just a little subtle amount of holding back can do that. So I don't know. I try not to talk so I can concentrate, but it still doesn't seem to be helping. Yeah, it will do it if I have enough edge. Yeah. Yeah. Which means I gotta grind it a lot, but not too much because then it'll take a big bite out. I'm just waiting for that to happen. Yeah. You gotta find that Goldilocks zone between abrading a lot and too much. But it has to be a lot anyway. But just a subtle amount above the a lot will make it not work. It can't be too much. From experience, I know that it can't be too much abrading. Okay. See if it behaves itself. It's not wanting to behave itself. Nope. See that? It's not wanting to behave itself. Even with a double hit. Nope. Even with a very forceful double hit. How'd they do it back in the day? Well, they must have used stuff that was a little more cooperative. Yeah. Or just, you know, on the less cooperative stone, they just kept it thicker. But if they were knapping it and they go, "Whoa, this is being cooperative," those are the ones they could get thinner. I imagine it varies. Just like any other chert or flint, it'll vary. Some of it will knap really nice and cooperate and go through those tough areas, but not this one. All right, here's a double hit. It doesn't want to do it. Not even with a double hit. It acts all funny. Yep, it either doesn't do it or it acts all funny. So it's got to be narrow. Yep, unless you can find a cooperative piece and then you can make it wider, but yep, it's got to be narrow. It's napping. It's snapping like Georgetown. It probably will work a lot better as a smaller point. You know, if I were to make smaller points, I just can't get distance. It doesn't do the. It doesn't go the distance at all. See that? Yeah, it doesn't. It does not travel. Not when it starts to get thin. Yeah. And it's sticky. It's still good material, but it is temperamental, or I don't know, non-cooperative when it gets thin. The bifacing is easy. It's the thinning stage that requires you to get used to it. But the other piece worked out okay. I mean, this one actually felt easier to thin down than this stuff. Yeah, it has that same Georgetown type of character to it. That's why I stopped liking Georgetown. Okay, come on. Let's see. I'm just gonna hit it hard. I don't care. I'm going to try to break it with each hit. Yeah. Guess that's what I gotta do. Dang. Yeah, I gotta hit it like I want to break it. Like I don't care. I get little mishaps, but at least it gets thin. Okay. So yeah, I've got to hit it really, really hard, but I need to do this when I'm more in tune with the flint. Yeah. I need to get back to the obsidian and do some more of that before I come back to this. It does feel real nice as far as the texture. But I gotta hit it like I don't care. Yep. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Dang. And it takes bites out of the edge, but at least they travel. The flakes are traveling. At least the flakes are traveling. But I'm also really torturing the edge. Man. That didn't go anywhere, did it? And I hit that one like I didn't care. Same with that one. But that one went. Yep. Okay, let me stop here. I put cracks on the edges. If I'm not careful, those cracks can open up. I'm just going to stop here at this stage, because now I know I just got to really beat the crap out of it. Which is different than Georgetown. If at this stage with Georgetown that's finicky, if you beat the crap out of it, it will break. But this one doesn't break. I can really abuse it and it won't break. That's high grade flint, yes. Yeah. Gosh, I'm hitting this. You're gonna get tired of me saying it. I'm hitting this like it can break at any time. Alright, what is the ratio on this one? This is as thin as I dare to go, though. Let's see. 50 millimeters divided by 5 or 6. It's like a 6. Yeah, 6 millimeters. 8 to 1. I don't dare go any thinner than that. Just in case, because of the way I'm hitting it. If it goes any thinner, I don't know. It can't be immune to snapping, but it does hold up. Yeah, to being abused. Wow. Okay. I'm just yeah. Hits like that. Once in a while we'll put cracks on the edge. That's good enough. Yeah. Good enough for that piece. Let's finish this out. So it is very similar to Georgetown, but it's kind of finicky. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna like this lighter stuff. Yeah. We'll see how this pressure flakes, because I don't see this being easy to pressure flake because of the graininess. Yikes. Took too much off. Hour and 46 minutes. Yeah. I wasn't planning on doing this much napping. Nice. This is a little more grainy than the other one, I think. Chips in the plastic. Yeah. I can see the dust from the Abrader. Nice. Very nice. This is more like a quartzite. The texture of it, anyway. It naps well, though. Yeah. Yeah, and it does nap well. I can hit a relatively weak edge, and it'll still travel. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. These are relatively delicate edges, and it still travels. I might have an easier time thinning this stuff down than the other stuff. Although the other stuff, you'll get nice flake patterns on this stuff. But this might actually be more pleasant to thin down. Yeah. I don't want to try it right now because I'm a little bit tired. Let's wrap this up and finish it out. Even though the other stuff might be easier to thin down, I think it's probably easier to snap in half too. But I don't know, I'm not sure exactly. Dagger challenge. Yikes. Well, let's see. It's possible. Let's see how well it naps. Yeah, it naps good. But dagger, I don't know. I can do type 1 daggers. This is interesting stuff. This is not like the other stuff. This is more like a chert. Than flint. It's a little more grainy. It's not as slick. I can make a type 1 dagger. I don't like making the other daggers with the fancy flaking on the handle. You know, the stitching. I don't do stitching. It's a different kind of napping than what I'm used to doing. The stitching. Again, that's more on the craftsman side of things in napping. I'm increasingly seeing there's quite a difference between the craftsman style of napping and the sportsman style of napping. The sportsmen just get it done and get it sharp and make sure it's strong enough to do the job. You're doing work on something that's going to be used for something that it's going to be destroyed, you know. So you just want to get it done. These projectile points, they break so easily if you miss. So why spend so much time crafting something extremely beautiful? When you're just going to throw the item. Yeah. And probably half the time you'll miss. Well, maybe not half the time. 1 out of 4. Yeah, this is a grainier Not as slick shirt type material, but it feels like chalk on the outside, so it's probably a flint, just not as slick as the other one. Yeah. I don't know, this one doesn't want to travel either. Dang it. It does remind me of Georgetown that needs heat treatment. Yep. The type of Georgetown that needs heat. It kind of reminds me of that. But not nearly as tough. This is easier to knap than that stuff that requires heat treatment. I guess you could have figured that one out. I'm going to keep going. I got very little battery left, but I think I can finish this out with, you know, with what I got left in there. Just little pieces. I might not even chip on those. I got the indirect percussion tool out because I need some accuracy to get past this. Yes, yes. And for some reason the flakes were not traveling well. Maybe I'm just holding back because I don't want to break it. Don't want to. Come on. Come on. I know you can do it. It doesn't want to. Yeah, the edge is not strong enough to do what you want on this stuff. I've knapped Danish lint before. I don't remember the edge being so weak. Yeah, see, but the edge doesn't like it. It's interesting stuff, though. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can make a dent, so to speak. It's got some cracks on this end. Some natural cracks. Yeah. Yeah, it's got some natural defects. Broke my Abrader. I can smell some sparks. I smell the electricity. Okay, where is the good bopper? How about this one? Does this one might work? I don't know. No. I need something heavier. This one. Yeah. I gotta hit this like I don't care. I don't care if it snaps. Man. Yeah. Come on. I'm still hesitating. Probably because I see those cracks right there. I see those cracks. I don't want to lose that whole back end. Why am I not abrading? I want to see how it goes. With just little... See, I don't want to take off big flakes yet. I want to see how this looks on these edges. It seems like there's cracks everywhere. Okay. When the battery tells me to quit, I'll quit. That curved right around. And it took off something here. What did it do? That was a big old crack in the stone. Yeah. That was lucky that that crack was in a spot that didn't matter too much. It's going to make the handle really thin. Unless I make this the handle down here. I might have to make that. I might have to make this the handle down here. If this gets real thin, we'll see. It's probably too small for a Type 1 dagger anyway. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Should I try the bopper on that? Just hit it like you don't care. Just hit it like it don't matter. Doesn't matter. I can't do it. Okay. Never mind. Can't bring myself to do it. Battery power 5%. Here we go. Home stretch. One more right here. Yes. Nice. Yeah, it's gonna do it the same as before. Yeah, it's not gonna want to travel through those areas, so I gotta figure out a way to do that. Let's see what this stuff is. I think Matthias said that there might be a few artifacts or something? Maybe? I don't know. Some pieces that look like they may have been chipped in the past. Maybe. What is it? Oh, it's a nice white flint or light colored flint. Let's get this opened up so we can see. Oh yes, an artifact. They left it. They left it thick. I'm trying to center it in the viewfinder, and I end up dropping it. What is it? Oh, it could be a drill or a knife. Yep. Awesome. I can't look at it too long or the battery's gonna die. Let's see what this one is. Come on. You're already dull. Oh yes. Somebody chipped it.